you all were sort of part of the earliest group of people giving form and shape here in New England to this whole
to the movement.
movement,
Right.
right? How talk about that? How did that all get started?
Oh, there are many chapters to that story.
That's right.
But well, I kind of came into it later than after Joe did, because I didn't take an RS1 until 1966, and there already was a pretty strong spirit movement here.
Yeah, Don Clark was the director at Rolling Ridge, which was the conference center. And there were programs already going on there. And we sort of infiltrated some of those programs, but used the facility and used the summer programs with youth and with adults to introduce some
Some of the curriculum.
And the bishop was supportive of that kind of work that was going on, but we had courses that were going on just about every weekend, it seemed.
Yeah, 90-person RS1 courses, which toward the end of the RS1 recruitment era was huge. I remember when we used to have to struggle to get when we got into the 70s, but and advanced courses. And we had a regional council that was very active, and we did have summer programs, and the Rolling Ridge and the bishop's blessing were critical. You know, having that facility and having the blessing of the bishop. Mm-hmm. And although he was very diplomatic in the way that he didn't force feed this, but his encouragement of it was such that it flourished.
He opened doors.
He opened doors, and I think one of the big doors that he opened was in 1967. We were married in 1967, and that year at annual conference, a group of people from the New England Conference were appointed by Bishop Jim, with the blessing of this conference, to the Ecumenical Institute. So when our first year of marriage, we lived in a corporate community. It wasn't as intense as when we moved to Chicago. That was staffed by people who were under assignment by their bishop and many other people who came. Yeah. But that was really a great, and that gave full-time people. We did the self-support. Most of us who worked out were teachers. I think all the women worked out, and maybe one man, and then everybody else was available to go and recruit all week long, to lead pedagogy guilds, to teach. We all taught every single weekend. So by the time we went to Chicago in '68, we had a good preparation. So maybe the experience of moving into the order was not as dramatic for us as it might have been for some people.
Yeah,